Hey, good morning and welcome to the fourth hour. A happy new year to you and your family. I hope you're feeling great this morning. I went to bed early last night, like I always do. I mean, it's like I always do. My body is just wired to go to bed early. New Year's Eve, notwithstanding. So anyway, I hope you had a wonderful new year. I want to wish you and your family the very best. It's great to have you along this morning. Um, and it looks like a lot of folks are sleeping in or engaged in other things this morning. But let's proceed. Steve, there's Steve. Hey, good morning, Steve. Happy New Year, buddy. There are a couple of you on board. Thanks so much for being here. So I've got unfortunately, there's a lot of New Year's Eve tragedy this morning, and let's start with Fox News with some deaths. Unfortunately, to tell you about the we had a car that plowed into Bourbon Street, killed 10 people, and a lot of people were also injured. So these were folks that were out celebrating the New Year's Eve in New Orleans. Um, the driver exited the vehicle, fired a weapon after hitting the crowd, and there was some initial. This was called a terrorist attack originally, and then authorities then very quickly walked that back. So I'm sure we'll be learning details as to what actually happened as the day goes on. So again, 10 dead and dozens injured in New Orleans, which is just really a very troubling story this morning. And a lot of the actual news, the hardcore news today it's just not happy news. It's not good news. Also, we had two people who were dead, a number of others injured after a fireworks accident in Hawaii. This was early this morning. So, as you can see in the photos there, look at that explosions. Wow. Absolutely incredible. You've got authorities there, fire, um, medical workers who were immediately there. So apparently, a firework went off in the hand of a 14-year-old boy. Just absolutely incredible. The number of folks injured there. Let's see what else I don't think I wanted to share that. And then there's some video of a Lego display that crashed on a crowd of kids. I'm going to show you this video here from Fox News. There it crashes down. They were doing a balloon drop, and then it's attached to all of those balloons are attached to Lego display. And so they're going to do the balloon drop, and then what happens, I think, you can't quite see it, but the Legos on the side you see fall. And it's just absolutely incredible. So that turned into a mess. Multiple people injured when the Lego display fell as part of their New Year's Eve celebration. So a lot of the news that's going on, unfortunately, this morning with New Year's Eve celebrations or New Year's celebrations just unfortunately have not been good. Donald Trump also sharing his New Year's Eve message with Americans, and this is courtesy of Fox News Channel. This is Donald Trump.
A great year. I think we're going to do fantastically well as a country. We're going to bring it back. It has to be brought back. People are not respecting our country very much, and they're going to respect.
I hope you can hear that.
I think a lot of progress has been made over the last 5 weeks. It's been pretty amazing when you look at what's happened. There's a whole light over the whole world, not just our country. There are a lot of very happy people.
Have you got any New Year's resolutions for 2025?
Well, I just want everybody to be happy, healthy, and well.
And there you go. Donald Trump saying he wants, let's hold on there. Donald Trump saying he wants everybody to be happy, wealthy, and well, which is, I think, a great New Year's kind of sentiment to leave with Americans. Donald Trump then, as part of that interview that he said, Trump as you see here from the New York Post, this is dated today, earlier this morning, that Donald Trump reacting to the story, and I shared this with you the other day about Joe Biden saying that he wished he would have run for reelection. You know, Democrats, of course, had forced him out. And so Trump then being asked to respond to this latest story that Joe Biden wishing that nothing against Kamala, he went out of his way actually not to denigrate Kamala Harris. Joe Biden did, but saying he wished he would have run. And Trump said, well, he was way behind. He would have really, I assume, not had a chance, he said. So he was way behind Harris. We won in record numbers. I wish him well. Donald Trump, again, is just showing a lot of class. And you look at the stories involving Democrats and what Joe Biden is saying, and, it's, oh, he wished he would have run, and all of these various different things. And it's just, it's, just kind of Joe Biden. What I have said on the air many times, all you have to do is watch people and listen to people and to what they're saying, because they reveal who they are. And I think that Joe Biden has shown us repeatedly revealing who he is. So those are the big stories as of this morning. I also want to remind you that coming up tomorrow, that one of the Bloodmobiles will be at Keller Radio, just outside of 13th and Phillips, downtown Sioux Falls. So right outside of the Keller Radio studios, the Heroes Behind the Badges blood drive continues. Sioux Falls Fire is at 473 units. Sioux Falls Police at 417. And so, as I mentioned, they will be just outside of our studios at 13th and Phillips coming up tomorrow morning. And they will start, I think the drive actually starts at 6:30 tomorrow morning. And so I will have updates. I'll be back in the studio on Kello Radio tomorrow, and we'll have updates throughout the morning from the Community Blood Bank. I'm not sure whether Ken will be there or not, Ken Versteeg of Community Blood Bank. But we'll be, I'll be reminding you throughout the morning tomorrow to be able to stop in. Also coming up tomorrow, the Bloodmobile will be at JJ's Wine and Spirits. They will also be at the Washington Pavilion. So tomorrow will be a big day for the Heroes Behind the Badges blood drive, as it'll be wrapping up here fairly quickly as the week wears on. So I hope you'll be able to join us downtown this morning, or tomorrow morning, rather, not this morning. No, please, not this morning. Tomorrow morning. I hope you'll be able to come out and donate blood and benefit our community and the people who need help. So that's all I've got for you this morning. Kind of a bumpy morning for me. Katie and I started our morning with, police unfortunately having to arrive at our apartment complex because people were just drunk into we received a number of complaints, not just from us, who were as of like 4:00 this morning. Katie had actually called it in, and police were like, yeah, we actually have received a number of calls regarding to your complex. So it was a little bit bumpy. We had a number of Sioux Falls police here early this morning. Thankfully, not for me. I think I would have slept almost through the whole thing, despite the noise. I woke up right on the tail end of it. Poor Katie had been dealing with it for like 45 minutes, I think she said it had been ongoing. So some were a little bit too, making merry a little bit too much of the new year. I made a decision a long time ago. That's not what I want for myself. So I hope your new year is off to a great start. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Again, want to wish you and your family a very happy new year. I'll be back on the air tomorrow. So I hope to visit with you then. Also coming up tomorrow, we'll be talking to Jim Olander of the Sioux Falls Stampede. Let me check my email because the Stampede they had they won last night again. So they are really on a roll. The Sioux Falls Stampede. Things are just looking really, really great for them. So we'll talk to Jim Olander coming up tomorrow morning at 8:05 is when Jim normally joins us. It's on Wednesdays, but I told him, well, because of the New Year's holiday, why don't you join me on Thursday? And so he said he would. So we'll talk to Jimmy coming up tomorrow, find out what's going on with Stampede. But the news from them has been incredibly good. So I'm going to leave it there with you for today. I'm going to ask you to please hit the thumbs, hit the like button before you leave. I would appreciate that. If you've got others that you think would be interested in what we're doing each day, whether it's on YouTube or whether on Facebook, I appreciate all of you, regardless of where you're watching. Please let them know about what we're doing. That would be a nice New Year's treat to me, and very, very much appreciated. So let's leave it there for today. I want to wish you well. You take care. Have a great day today. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's Day. I'll talk to you on the radio tomorrow. So long until then, my friend, and may God bless. If I can find my buttons.